her belief in this, because she's not.
At UFC 261, Shevchenko and Andraj throw down in one of the most highly anticipated female flyweight title bouts in recent memory.
I mean, this is a Valentina highlight reel here.
Uma lutadora diferenciada, né? Eu aguento a porrada, mesmo se o chute ou o soco entrar direto, eu consigo suportar.
He just overwhelms her opponents.
Oh!
E eu posso sair com a vitória.
Oh, head kick, it's it. Oh my God.
April 24th, I will finish her, and I will bring my belt home again.
The night continues with another female title bout between strawweight queen Zhang Weili,
a legend-building effort for the and still,
and challenger Rose Namajunas.
Unbelievable!
All before welterweight king Kamaru Usman.
The Nigerian nightmare was not gonna be denied.
Battles Jorge Masvidal for a second time.
I know what it takes to beat him, and I could beat him with a full training camp instead of 6 days, 6 weeks.
Game bread!
Tune in for a historic night in Jacksonville on April 24th.
Welcome back, fans. We have missed you. Come join us tomorrow at the UFC Fan Experience from 1 to 5 p.m. before the live action begins here at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. You don't want to miss out.
When COVID hit, I knew that we would be able to pull this thing off first. Many people thought that this would be impossible. But my team has worked hard, and we proved that professional sports can come back safely. But we're missing the fans big time. I have been waiting a year for this day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Jones and to see fans back in the building.
Usman, I can't stand that dude. When the time comes, I will break his face, man.
This little street thug still running his mouth. He had a built-in excuse, stepping in on 6 days.
We're gonna run it back, so don't worry about it.
Kamaru Usman, he is a monster.
I need to put some respect on my name. I am the welterweight champ for a reason. I'm a
Jorge Masvidal's time is here.
That's a born fighter, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna baptize Kamaru Usman in a very violent way.
Valentina Shevchenko, the best in the world.
This woman is an assassin. She's just that good.
Jéssica Andrade.
She's got serious power. A real nightmare for anybody.
The first Chinese UFC champion.
Weili. She fights to finish.
She is just this dominant force in this strawweight division.
Dog Rose Namajunas.
Dog Rose.
I want to be the best. I want that belt back.
3 UFC title fights coming your way. Present champions, future Hall of Famers.
It does not get any better.
This is a stacked card in front of 15,000 UFC fans. We are back.
full year. Though you should know it wasn't easy. It wasn't the same. Something was missing. Someone was missing.
Thank you all for the support. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having me.
We've missed you immensely. We've missed your passion. It's been 414 days since we could all be together in a packed house. And history was made that night last March in Las Vegas, when Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk poured their hearts into the greatest female fight in UFC history.
What a fight!
One snapshot in time, one lasting image among so many. But we didn't cherish it because we didn't know that the world was going to change forever. It's your voice that fuels the fight game. It carried Stipe Miocic in front of his hometown of Cleveland and Alexander the Great as he made his way to the octagon in Stockholm. It gave us goosebumps when Nate Diaz made his return in Anaheim, and when you brought the house down as the California Kid gave Sacramento one last farewell. It's your exuberance that makes a UFC event like no other on earth.
This place is deafening!
It's your passion on pins and needles before a main event that becomes transformative. A shared experience, a ceremony in which we gather as witnesses. We are in this together, and we've always been. We know the fight is real. The fight is in all of us, and it connects us. When we see 3 titles change hands in Madison Square Garden, there's nothing like saying, I was there. Just as there's no better feeling in the world than turning to the person next to you to ask, did that just happen?
Oh my goodness!
Incredible moments. Improbable outcomes. Invaluable memories. We are forever united in our pursuit of awe. You've been there when fighters snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat, and you've been there to provide the sustenance when it was needed most. You've loved what's yours. You've celebrated with your heroes. You've made electricity itself turn green before our very eyes. You've made magic through concentrated belief.
Oh! He slept him!
UFC fans are one of a kind, and we have missed you. Your anticipation is the charge in the air. We all want to know how it unfolds, to get to the bottom of who's the best, who can stand up to the scrutiny, who can own the moment when all eyes are on them, and transcend that moment, because you are part of the transcendence. You are the electricity in the building, the life of the party, and the irreplaceable energy in the room. You are the reason the UFC is what it is today. And as the show rolls on, you should know, we've missed you dearly. From the bottom of our hearts, here are the 2 words we've been waiting over a year to say. Welcome back.
Global popularity, the UFC and Venom have joined forces, and the next evolution in combat sports is just getting started.
I'm just getting started. Came back feeling brand new. Tell me how you like me now.
UFC Fight Kits by Venom. Inspired by the journey, evolved for the future.
When COVID hit, I knew that we would be able to pull this thing off first. Many people thought that this would be impossible. But my team has worked hard, and we proved that professional sports can come back safely. But we're missing the fans big time.
I have been waiting a year for this day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
talented to see fans back in the building.
Usman, I can't stand that dude. When the time comes, I will break his face, man.
This little street thug still running his mouth. He had a built-in excuse, stepping in on 6 days.
We're gonna run it back, so don't worry about it.
Kamaru Usman, he is a monster.
I need to put some respect on my name. I am the welterweight champ for a reason.
Jorge Masvidal's time is here.
That's a born fighter, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna baptize Kamaru Usman in a very violent way.
Valentina Shevchenko, the best in the world.
This woman is an assassin.
She's just that good.
Jéssica Andrade.
She's got serious power. A real nightmare for anybody.
First Chinese UFC champion.
Weili. She fights to finish.
She is just this dominant force in this strawweight division.
Dog Rose Namajunas.
Dog Rose!
I want to be the best. I want that belt back.
3 UFC title fights coming your way. Present champions, future Hall of Famers.
It does not get any better.
This is a stacked card in front of 15,000 UFC fans. We are back.
UFC fans, we'd like to welcome you to the weigh-in for UFC 261, Usman versus Masvidal 2. Tomorrow night, fans are back in the building, and a capacity crowd will witness this historic championship triple header. In the main event, the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman vies to maintain supremacy in a rematch with Jorge Masvidal. And the co-headliner China's Weili is back to defend her title against the division's former champion, Namajunas. Plus, flyweight showstopper Valentina Shevchenko goes for a 5th title defense against former strawweight champ Jéssica Andrade. We would like to thank our UFC sponsors. Body Armor. Body Armor Sports Drink provides superior hydration for today's athletes. For electrolytes, better sports drink. Body Armor, the official sports drink of the UFC. And Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. We would also like to send a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members joining us today here in Jacksonville, Florida. We hope to see all of you once again for the fights tomorrow night. And now it's time for the weigh-in for UFC 261. What's going on, Jacksonville? We are back. How about it? That's enough over here, Brooklyn Rams.
Luciana Andraj, our matchmaker, Sean.
Flyweight division, the Mongolian murderer Weili Zhang versus Jeff El Jefe Molina. His opponent is the Mongolian murderer, Weili Zhang. The official weight 126 pounds for Weili Zhang. All right, moving on now to a preliminary in the UFC's lightweight division. Versus Rong Zhu. First fighter to the scale is Rong Zhu. £156 for Rong Zhu. And his opponent, the veteran Kazula Vargas. The official weight 155 for Kazula Vargas. And the feature bout of the early prelims live on ESPN, UFC Fight Pass in the bantamweight division. Storm Dana Bakeri versus Kevin Quicksand Natividad. Official weight 135.5 for Kevin Natividad. 171, the official weight for Stefan Sekulich. And his opponent set to make his 5th UFC appearance here tomorrow, Dwight the Body Snatcher Grant. Official weight 170 pounds for Dwight Grant. All right, that brings us to the feature prelim also in the UFC's welterweight division. Alex Cowboy Oliveira versus Randy Boy Brown. First fighter to the scale is Randy Brown. Official weight 171 pounds for Randy Brown. And his opponent set to compete in the UFC for a 20th time here tomorrow, Brazil's Cowboy, Alex Oliveira. two women who will share the octagon tomorrow night in the first of our 3 undisputed championship fights.
What can you say about Valentina Shevchenko? Legendary fighter, a generational talent.
She is one of the best martial artists on the planet Earth. She really has no weakness in her game. Her technique is so crisp. Whether it's her kicks, her takedowns, her submission.
There's the tap! She's an ice-cold killer, and if she connects, you're in trouble.
Wow! She has dominated everybody from the moment she got a hold of this championship.
And this level of the competition, there is no weak opponent. Everyone has their game, and my goal as a champion to break their game.
Oh, that's it! And still the best in the world by a mile, Valentina Shevchenko!
What a dominant performance.
If you feel that they are starting to break, you have to help them to break completely. This is what I'm gonna do.
In a lot of people's minds, the fight is done before they even get into the octagon. It's just, how is she gonna do it? But someone always rises. Valentina Shevchenko is waiting for that someone to emerge. But it's gonna take a special athlete.
Shevchenko's at a place in her career now where she needs an opponent that people think actually has a chance of beating her. I think we all know that Andraj does.
A Valentina realmente ela é uma campeã dominante, né? Vem mostrando isso a toda luta que ela faz. Mas algum defeitinho ela tem e a gente tem que usar isso contra ela, né?
The scariest 5'1" package on the planet.
Eu acredito que a minha agressividade, a força, as entradas de queda, o tempo inteiro pra cima, isso aí vai conseguir anular o jogo dela.
When I think of Jéssica Andrade, one word springs to mind: violence.
Dar o meu melhor sempre e acabar as lutas assim, de formas que ninguém acredita que vai ser, né?
She hurts her body. Oh, she showed herself there. Whoa! That is it! In her flyweight debut!
She just stopped the #1 ranked fighter in this division in the first round.
Look at the way that Valentina did against Shevchenko. It took her a few rounds. It took Andraj a couple of minutes. She might be in that sweet spot at 125, and that power, that game-changing power, that's a nice little weapon to have against Valentina Shevchenko.
She's a real problem for Shevchenko.
Speaking is one thing, but to feel the power is different. She thinks that she's strong enough. Let her believe in this, because she's not.
Valentina Shevchenko!
She is a straight-up assassin.
Official weight for Jéssica Andrade. And her opponent, none other than the undisputed, reigning, defending UFC flyweight champion of the world, Valentina challenger, Jéssica Andrade. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on another UFC title fight. You've been a champion before. What type of performance is it gonna take to dethrone Shevchenko?
Bom, eu acredito que eu vou dar o meu melhor lá dentro do octógono. Estou muito feliz de ter essa oportunidade de novo, de estar aqui disputando o cinturão. E amanhã vai ser um show. Espero que vocês gostem.
You know, tomorrow you guys can expect a big show. You know, I'm here to take the belt, and worst of worst, you guys are gonna get the best fight of the night.
Wish you all the best tomorrow. One of the most accomplished women right there in UFC history, Jéssica Andrade. And of course, we now welcome in the champion. Let's hear it, folks. Valentina Shevchenko, 5th title defense. I know you're excited for the words to give way to the action, but any final thoughts on the eve of another title defense here against Andraj?
I'm ready, 100%. My power, my strength, my mind is on set. Tomorrow, gonna show everything. My power and belt will be back with me to my home. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. See you tomorrow.
There she is, folks, your flyweight champion, Valentina Shevchenko. All right, so that's the story on one title fight. 2 more. Let's take a closer look now at the co-headliners in the strawweight division.
I'm extremely excited to be fighting for a title again. Ever since getting dropped on my head to rematching Andraj to recovering from that fight, it's just been on my mind ever since.
In the center of the octagon, as they exchange strikes, we're going to find out a lot. Whether or not she can keep Joanna's rhythm. Oh! Huge right hand by the champion.
Oh, that was nasty.
这场比赛呢，通过我和乔安娜的比赛，我收获了很多，尤其是潜能。
It's exactly what you want to see. The champion, Weili, is answering the call.
Probably the greatest fight in mixed martial arts history.
遇到困难，我们要想着怎么样去解决问题，解决困难。
Fighting the level and caliber of fighters that I have throughout my entire career has prepared me for this moment.
Rose has done everything she can to prepare for this matchup and to ultimately become champion of the world once more.
This is my moment. Winning the belt will be like a culmination of my entire life kind of coming to a head.
I mean, one of the greatest fights I think we've ever seen. One of the best fights I've ever seen.
And it just showed you the heart of these 2 women.
我觉得这场比赛肯定会是一场非常非常精彩的比赛。
Wow! Elbows up top. This is back for Andraj. Is this the moment? Weili makes history.
这次比赛呢，我准备了很多，Rose 她也肯定准备了很多，但是我觉得看谁做得更好，我觉得需要在赛场中再见。
I want this fight with Weili because she's the best. She's the champion, and I want to be the best.
Huge right for Namajunas.
Plain and simple, she's the champ, and I want that belt.
Namajunas. 因为在这1年里面，我努力做了很多的训练和工作，我相信在下一场比赛里边，一定会展示出一个全新的张力。
Challenger, of course, the fan favorite, Namajunas. What a reaction when you came out. I know how stoic and thoughtful you've been all week. Any final thoughts on the eve of another major championship fight for you?
I'm super excited for this matchup. All silliness aside, Weili's made me a better person, so I thank her for that. And I'm really grateful for this experience. I'm so grateful for the fans, the UFC, just everything. And I'm I'm going to do my best tomorrow and, just let God take care of the rest.
Thank you very much. We wish you all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Thug Rose Namajunas. Anybody here? There he is. Thank you, sir. Zhang Weili, UFC strawweight champion, is with us. Congratulations. Title defense here tomorrow night. What type of fight are you expecting here against Rose Namajunas?
就是张伟丽，恭喜你来到你这里。明天你觉得你会跟维利跟罗斯打出怎样一场精彩的比赛？
我相信明天会是一场非常非常精彩的比赛。我这一年没有比赛，但是呢，我一直在不停地加强自己。明天就是检验我成果的时候了。
I believe it will be an extraordinary fight. I haven't fought for 1 year, but I've been always training hard. Tomorrow will be the day to examine my hard work.
It'll be an honor to watch you perform.
Hello, USA! Long time no see! Yeah!
There she is, folks, the best strawweight in the world, Zhang Weili. All right, with that, it is now time to take a closer look at the men on the marquee, the two welterweights who will share the octagon in our championship main event.
Biggest fight on the biggest card for Fight Island has been officially postponed. Gilbert Burns, the UFC 251 main event against Kamaru Usman for the welterweight title, and now, on 6 days' notice, Jorge Masvidal will step in.
About a week ago, you weren't even on this card, and now you're fighting for the UFC world title.
If I am who I say I am, then I'm here to compete.
Having the courage on 6 days' notice to jump on a plane, fly to the other side of the world, 22 pounds over when he wasn't even in training camp, to have the biggest fight of his life.
20 pounds in 6 days. It was rough, but I did it.
I mean, that says everything that you need to know about this man right there. Will there be a baptism? Will Masvidal break through? Kamaru is walking into this fight, the man with the better gas tank that's had a full count. But at the end of the day, this man's the champion for a reason.
The only reason this man took the fight is because it was on 6 days' notice, and he had a built-in excuse.
Oh, big takedown. Masvidal looking a little labored. Certainly on 6 days' notice, more than understandable.
When you had the chance, you had a 6-day meeting, obviously wasn't in that type of shape. All you chose to do was a stalemate.
At the end of the day, he pushed him against the fence, chipping away, scoring points.
There's no way in hell somebody that takes a fight with me at 6 days' notice, I'm gonna let him walk out of there conscious.
No quitting Masvidal, that's for sure. But tonight belongs to Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian nightmare.
Guess what? It's not done. He's still running his mouth, talking about he broke my nose, stepping in on 6 days. Give you 3 weeks, he's gonna do something. He keeps running his mouth. If he's gonna talk, step in here and you gotta see me. I'll give you a whole training camp because this time I'm gonna finish your ass.
Oh! There's a knockdown for Kamaru Usman!
Kamaru's trying to finish the show.
That is it! And still!
I'm levels above everyone in the division. I am the undisputed champion. Everything that I do is to be the best.
And there is a new record holder for the longest winning streak in UFC welterweight history.
I'm gonna step into the octagon and I'm gonna do what I do, and that's show the world that I am the king of the welterweight division.
With a full training camp, I know for a fact I'm the guy to give Kamaru his first loss. I'm gonna break Usman. I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna test his will from the very first second to the very last second. I'm gonna push on the gas pedal, I'm gonna hit him as hard as I can. He's gonna break, and when he breaks, I'm gonna look him right in the face, and I'm gonna take his ass out.
You're a journeyman. You can have some success, but when it comes to being the elite, you fall short.
He knows I'm coming to shut his lights off. I'm gonna give him my all to end him.
There will be no built-in excuse this time. This time, I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin to get that finish.
folks. Here he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. There are a lot of reasons this building is sold out tomorrow. Chief among them, your presence on this fight card. Give us your thoughts on what could transpire here tomorrow, my friend.
First, thank Dana, thank the governor, the mayor of the city for putting this back, letting everybody be here. Great energy. Let's fucking go. I mean, I know what you guys came here for violence, so that's all I'm gonna give you tomorrow. Baptize this individual with some holy fists. You guys know what I bring to the table. I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out.
Can't wait to see it play out. There he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And we step over here and talk to the champion, Kamaru Usman. I know you're excited that the time for talk is now over. Just digesting this moment. A lot of big moments in your career. Give us your thoughts on what we might see here tomorrow, my friend.
Absolutely. There's a reason I am pound for pound one of the best to do this. And tomorrow, and still.
Sleep well, we'll see you tomorrow. There he is, the champ, Kamaru Usman. Ladies and gentlemen, can't thank y'all enough for coming out. One more sleep. See you back here tomorrow.
One of the big key components to live sports are the group of people that you're with and the energy that you get when cool things happen. When you get that main event and the lights drop